Hey, how are you? Um, where do I start? Let's start with this. This was back before Rachel and wedding, or Major Rachel, Rachel, Meghan, and Harry's wedding. Um, this is the 22nd of April, and there's a whole bunch of articles. If you do a search, Meghan Markle's niece tells relatives to stop slamming her aunt as family rips itself apart over not getting royal invites. Noelle Rasmussen, 19, is the daughter of Meghan's half-sister Samantha. She urged her family to stop sniping at each other ahead of royal wedding. The teen said she is embarrassed by her estranged mother's activities. Teenager. Shit, I was living out of the house by the time I was 19. What is wrong with... Never mind. Maturity is gone in people. The teenager said she's embarrassed by her estranged mother's actions towards her aunt and wishes her the best of her big day next month. Then it goes into everything. Noelle, 19, has said sniping at the bride-to-be is ripping the family apart. It keeps going. The Markles need to have a truce. Her mother, Samantha, is Meghan's half-sister. We already know all this. She's an anthropology student. Okay. Lives with her grandmother, Roslyn Markle, in Albuquerque, New Mexico. The teenager said she thinks the craziness her family is experiencing will die down soon and wounds will be healed. And it shows her just to be a real nice kid, right? I've always really looked up to her like a big sister I never had. She took me shopping for kids' books and clothes. She taught me how important it was to read books. She's kind, genuine, very thoughtful, and warm. She also said she was embarrassed by the way her mother treated her. Samantha Grant, who shares a father with half-sister Meghan. I mean, what do you mean? She shares a father. So they each have 50% of the same genes. Okay? I mean, both of them have 50% of the same genes, of this crazy crap. Here is the Markle chin and face in elder years. That's her grandmother, right? Roslyn Markle. And I'm curious, did Roslyn receive an invite to the wedding? Did she invite her grandmother? Harry's grandmother was there. And then she added, smoke and mirrors cannot hide the elephant in the room. Out of respect, tradition, and humanitarianism, the Markles should be invited if 2,000 complete strangers are invited. Well, that's what Samantha said. I wouldn't have even said jack to her. I'd just ignore her. Okay. Meghan's grandmother, the niece, I apologize, previously said her mother's vendetta against Meghan is fueled by hate as her plan to write a tell-all book about their shared childhood. So we do have, her niece says, yeah, they shared a childhood. Last week, no one told the Mail, when Meghan started dating Prince Harry, Grant got an interest in Meghan, which I don't know if I believe that. She wanted to be nice, to be friends, to say how much she loves her sister, but after years of telling me and the rest of the family how much she hates her, how much of a narcissist Meghan apparently is, and what a horrible woman she is, which isn't true at all. Okay, so we're supposed to believe her, right? Well, look what I found. Among other things. are the weird writings of Meghan's niece, Noelle Rasmussen. And they've been unearthed at Radar Online. This is the National Enquirer, which, by the way, does not print fake stories because it's not been sued. And it's not been sued by this one, who has the money to do a lawsuit if she wants, or the royal family. That's one thing about the Enquirer. The weird writings of Meghan's niece, Noelle Rasmussen, have been unearthed at RadarOnline.com, with Prince Harry learning he's marrying into a family where satanic worship and selling your soul to the devil is celebrated. Now, I don't know if you guys heard this or not. This could be the breaking point for Harry. There's absolutely no way he can associate himself with Meghan's family after this, an insider told Radar, and these bizarre documents back up the royal source. But she raised her. She was real nice to her. She took her out, bought her books. What kind of books? I'm afraid to even say this because I don't want any of my neighbors to hear me. In this letter, written blood red ink, Noelle, 18, this is a year ago. Holy crap. Writes Satan to strike bargain. Satan, I sold my soul to you, but I would like to negotiate one more deal. Since you have my soul, can you please make my girlfriend be my girlfriend forever? Okay, let's go back to this. Oops, I'm sorry. Wrong one. Oh, that's a whole nother issue. So if we go back to this, she was on Beverly Hills 902. Yeah, she knows Hollywood real well. So here's Noelle. This was just a year ago. She's 19 here. This is when she's 18. Or I'm not sure. This was when the story was printed when she was 18. So is she a lesbian? And that's not a hate speech. I'm asking the question. She is trying to negotiate a deal with the devil to make her girlfriend be her girlfriend forever. And this little one was given guidance by the Duchess, right? Let's go to the next one. Contract. This troubling letter, seen here, is a recruitment post for a Nazi organization with Nicole as a leader. Oh, come on. You are obviously interested in my offer to become a Nazi, wrote Nicole. If you decide to agree to this, you will not regret it. You will be treated with extreme respect and not bothered by any non-Nazis. Look at all this art, too. Here's another one. Another proud image honored Adolf Hitler's birthday. A troubled family insider told Radar that Noelle kept Nazi memorabilia all over her bedroom. But see, was that part of the stuff that Meghan got her? I mean, and when concerned half-sister Samantha Grant tried to intervene, Noelle flew into a fit of rage. But she's just a nice girl, right? She's just the girl next door, just like Meghan, right? Oh, I can't get my pictures up. We'll do another one of these. Yeah. Noelle's murderous fantasies are seen in this scrawled tirade where she declares explosives are good entertainment. The page then details the best way to blow up a building before going into great detail about the best ways to kill or torture someone with a serrated knife. Slicing the tendons in the wrist will cause extreme pain. Okay. Here's Prince Harry. And then we all know about his stuff. So this is her niece. Okay. Here she is. Here's Grandma, who wasn't invited either. But yeah, she just happened to fall into this whole thing just naturally, right? We all know about her father. We know about her brother. We know about her sister. Wow. This concerns me. This is creepy. It concerns me because it's creepy and it's being pushed as normal. I'm talking about this Markle chick. Normal. There's a reason why she was brought into that cult over there in Buckingham Palace, in Kensington Palace, where she lives. It's just not some natural thing. She met that guy like 2 or 3 or 4 times. And then she was shipped over to London and spent time gave this phony interview, ripped on the president of the United States. She's still a dual citizen. Why don't you renounce your American citizenship, Meghan? Because that's the only way you can avoid not paying taxes on your income. You have to pay taxes even on that wedding. This just continues to trouble me. Continues to trouble me because the wool is being pulled over people's eyes. And we've got another thing. Her father worked on General Hospital and Meghan worked on General Hospital. So what do you have here? This girl worked on General Hospital during the same time. This is a tweet that she put out concerning Anthony Bourdain, excuse me. Please prepare the strongest protection spell you have for our sister, Aja Argento, today. Please lift her up with all the love and light your conjuring is capable of casting. 10.4 thousand likes. So she's a witch. Markle worked at the same time on General Hospital, although it was a limited role. Her father was lighting director. I'm not sure if it was the same time or not. They're all connected there in Hollywood. And then the daughter is writing letters to Satan? Or, excuse me, the niece, who in this article says, where does it say this again? Something about how she helped her buy books and helped her with all this stuff. But she's Miss Rasmussen, MS, right? So, and then she has a video too, which she was paid for this interview also. So she has a little bit of spending money now, right? But she still lives with Grandma. No one lives on their own anymore, do they? She's going to be an anthropologist, right? Oh, Meghan Markle is a retired U.S. diplomat. So her uncle? Wait a minute. Okay. Retired U.S. diplomat Meghan Markle said he was hurt by the snub and the indifference shown by Prince Harry's fiancée, adding, "It's uncalled for." Michael, the brother of Meghan's father, Tom, said he felt particularly upset as he had helped his niece get her first job. His older brother, Fred, a bishop, has also been left off the guest list, as has Joseph Johnson, Meghan's uncle on her mother's side. So a bishop couldn't be at that church. A real relative delivering